Okay, we're back for another week and a video chat with the Boeheim brothers, Jimmy and Buddy. How are you guys doing this week?
Doing well, doing well.
Yep, doing well.
Are classes over yet? Are finals over?
Not for me.
I
A couple
just
more weeks.
just finished yesterday, so I'm just hanging out now and nice to relax a little and not worry about school.
Jealous.
Well, good for you guys. Good luck in finals, Jimmy.
Thank you.
All right, this week the format is we asked readers to send in questions for you guys, and we got a lot of good responses. So we're going to let the readers take over here today, and I'll be reading them, and we'll kind of see what they wanted to know and what your answers are. The first one right off the top is, if the Boeheim family had a game of horse, who would win?
I mean, I'd say myself. I think I've got the trick shots down a little bit. So yeah, I'd take myself. I mean, after my dad's shot the other week, I don't know. He might put up a little fight.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy's definitely better at trick shots, but I mean, if I would just wanted to, maybe shoot threes or something, I think I would win. If I was really strategic about it and didn't do as many trick shots, I think I could win.
Okay, then. I'm sure Dad will have something to say about that when he sees the video. For both of you guys, reader asks, reflect on your experience in AAU with the City Rocks. You obviously teamed up with some really good players. Which players stood out talent-wise?
Yeah, my experience with City Rocks was really great. One of the highlights for my basketball career so far. Just playing 2 years with them, playing on the Nike circuit. There's nothing really like it. It's the Adidas, Under Armour circuits. It doesn't compare to Nike, and just the exposure you get, who you play with, and I was lucky enough to play with Joe, and now we share the backcourt together. So that was a cool experience playing with him, and then also got to play with Isaiah Stewart, who's probably the best player I've played with. Just a dominant inside guy, and really, really great person. Also, I got close with him, and just had a lot of fun playing with that program. Coach Hart does a great job, and he definitely gave me a lot of opportunities to get open shots, give me good plays, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and just a great experience overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree. A lot of good memories with that. Just kind of playing on the circuit against, the top guys in the country, Trey Young, DeAndre, and guys like that. So it was always cool to just go up against those guys and watch them play. I think it really opened my eyes, that I really had to develop. I didn't really play too much with the City Rocks. So, I mean, I think that showed me how much harder I had to work and stuff like that. So definitely got that from that, but a lot of really cool memories for sure.
Here's one that's specifically for Buddy. If you could play for any other coach who's currently coaching in college basketball, who would it be?
It's a great question, but I'd have to go with my man, Coach Hop at Washington. Just growing up, he's always, he was always texting me here and there, going to my games, and always encouraging me and giving me advice here and there, and that's my guy, and I love him like family. So definitely, I'd say Coach Hop.
Jimmy, I guess we could turn around and ask you the same thing. I mean, is there a coach out there that you'd really like to play for?
Yeah, I'd say my dad. I'd play for my dad. It'd be interesting. Fun experience, I think.
There is another question here on my list from another reader. It maybe ties into that, so I'm going to jump ahead. A reader wanted to know if there's possible that Jimmy could use a grad transfer year of eligibility at Syracuse to play basketball for his dad.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm gonna finish my career out at Cornell next year. I'm really grateful to just this Cornell as a whole and the staff and all my teammates for all they've done for me. I feel like I've developed a lot there, and it's in large part thanks to them. So definitely a sense of loyalty there. I'm gonna finish it out there. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all the love and support from Syracuse and them kind of wanting me to come home. It feels good to hear all that, but yeah, I'll be staying at Cornell for my senior year.
I totally get it. Here's a good one. Knowing what you know now about playing at the college level, how might you have prepared yourselves differently?
To be honest with you, I don't think you can really fully prepare until you get there. It's something that is just different at that level, I would say. So yeah, I mean, it's just more intense. The game's faster. Guys are bigger, more skilled. So yeah, I think there's just that little adjustment period for everyone when you get to college, and all you can do is kind of play against the best guys you can leading up to that. But I think it's just a lot different once you get there. So
Right. Like Jimmy said, I mean, it's hard to prepare for that. I mean, really struggled my first, 10, 15 games at the college level. And it wasn't just because, I wasn't doing enough, working hard enough. It was just because the pace of the game is so different at the college level. The coaches, the teams are much more prepared. The coaching is, it's a different level of coaching. It's really like a full-time job and like a business. So it's just a different experience. And then, once conference started, I started clicking, and it really didn't change anything I was doing. Just kind of took a little to get used to the pace of the game.
Okay. All right, we're going to go off basketball for a question here. What is your all's favorite vacation spot in New York State? And a follow-up is, where's your favorite vacation spot in the United States?
In New York, I'd say one of my best friends has a house up in the A Bay area. So we go up there a lot, almost every weekend. So that's definitely one of my favorite spots for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go different. I'm going to say Turning Stone. I like to go up there for a couple nights, maybe, gamble a little, play blackjack with friends, or even my brother will play a little, play craps and hang out. We went a lot growing up and just hung out, went swimming, and ate a lot of good food there. So it's a fun spot.
Overall, United States?
It's hard to beat Disney World, to be honest.
Disney World, yeah. I'd say Hawaii. When we went there for the Syracuse, when we went there as a team, and they were playing that tournament, it was so fun, beautiful, and just a really nice spot.
It's not in the United States, but you're going to Bahamas in another year and a half.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
I just found that out last week. Well, maybe you knew beforehand.
I was trying to convince my dad, when I came into Syracuse, I said, we have to have one really great preseason tournament. If it's in Bahamas or Maui, something big. So we got that. So I'm really excited for that.
I thought the folks in the Bahamas at the Battle for Atlantis really missed the boat, though, when they didn't invite Cornell for the same field.
I know, they should have. I wish.
Okay. From Patrice, my question for both of them is, who is your celebrity crush?
I'm gonna go first. I'll probably say I really like Zendaya, the actress. She's definitely, I think, one of my favorites. So I'd say her.
I think it's hard to beat like Kylie Jenner, definitely up there, and then like Emily Ratajkowski's always been one of my big time crushes. Yeah, I'd say those two. Scarlett Johansson in the Avenger movie. So I don't know, it's a bunch, but those are a few.
Okay, very cool. I like them both, all of them, both of your answers. How do you make the time to work out for 4 hours every day of the week? That's what they wrote, 4 hours. Is it really 4 hours a day?
Yeah. It depends on the time of year, I guess, and what's going on. But for me, it's just like I love doing it, and I love, basketball, and I want to be as good as I can. So you kind of just make time for things that you really care about, I would say. So that's what it's about for me. But after you do it for a while, you kind of learn how to balance your time better and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the time, like right now, you got just about all day to do whatever. So I always try to get at least, a workout in the weight room and on the court. And, those usually take about an hour and a half or so each. So after that, I'll try to get that done in the afternoon, and then I'll hang out. And then at night, if I want to go down and just get shots up or just kind of, hang out in the gym or stuff, I'll do that. But during the season too, I'll try to go in the weight room in between classes or something, and then I'll get an hour in before practice with GMAC, and then we'll shoot after for about 30, 45 minutes. So really never stops. It's all year long, every day.
Every other parent with a kid in college is now showing them this video saying, wait, you don't have enough time. This is another good one, and we'll probably end it on this one. What is your routine on game day?
For me, I like to sleep in as long as I can. Definitely.
We established that last week.
Yes. Other than that, I mean, try to eat well throughout the day, make sure I'm like fueled up and stuff. And then I'll watch a movie if we're on the road in the hotel or something like that. And then just a lot of music, I think, definitely helps me get locked in and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean, if it's a night game and we're home, I'll get a lift in or something light, nothing really heavy, about an hour before the meeting, so around 1 or 2, and just to get loose and try to do something. I don't like laying around all day waiting for the game, so I'll do that and, do some form shooting or something before, and then before I get to the arena. And on away games, we'll go to the arena and shoot for an hour or so in the morning. So just always trying to do something like that, and then maybe going to get food somewhere and trying to get out, move around, and yeah, just listen to music and get ready for the game.
Okay. Well, these have been great, and I'm glad the readers finally had a chance to ask you guys some questions. So I appreciate it very much.
yeah, glad to hear from them.
That's fun.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon. Until then, be well, stay safe.
Thanks.
Thanks, yeah, you too.